Well, Keith, you're living the dream this week. Storm after storm after storm.
You're telling me. And this is funny. So they got a little more snow down east than I anticipated. And I was joking on Twitter. I was like, when somebody sends an email and says, I got more snow than you forecast, I don't know what you want me to respond with. Like we're doing our best at any given time. So it's always going to be a little bit variable in a couple of spots. And we had some snow into the southern coast this morning too, but we got kind of saved by the bell and the snow ended there. It's ended over down east as well. We do have a couple of batches though, still going pretty good in Millinocket here. That's some heavy stuff off 95. It's probably pretty rough travel there. And then some snow showers into the mountains, but see how they're kind of falling apart as they go downhill. So I don't think we'll see a ton of accumulation from that part of this system. So this system moves out relatively quickly tonight. This is 8 o'clock. Most of us are cleared out. Down east still seeing some snow, and then we're cleared out entirely by midnight. Temperatures do drop. Everything freezes, so we've got a lot of slush, particularly along the coastline. That's going to all refreeze pretty hard. You get another chance to get rid of that stuff, though. That's tomorrow, kind of middle of the day. A lot of sun, temperatures in the mid and upper 30s, even some low 40s. So much like yesterday, you'll be able to chip away at that. And then our next system moves in on Friday night. I was mentioning, I think this model is just a little too fast, so I'm going to switch over to the European model and show you that timeline instead, which has it coming in between, say, 10 and midnight over southern and western Maine, and then snowing really quite hard here into the early morning hours. This is Saturday at 4 o'clock, and it's ripping, especially over southern Maine. 1.5 an hour, 2, not out of the question. I think it's really heavy stuff here. And that continues through 6, 7 o'clock. Now, our boundary layer temperatures along the coast get pretty borderline, but I think we can overcome it with just raw intensity of snowfall. So you're melting some of it as it's going down, but there's just too many flakes, and it keeps accumulating. I think that continues through the day. Really pasty stuff along the coastline, unfortunately. I think it'll be tough stuff to move around. All day, this is going on. Now, meanwhile, look at the northern extent of this. Basically Bangor. We talked yesterday about the European model had the snow about here, the GFS had it about here, and the GFS, for all intents and purposes, has caved to the European model and has gone farther north with it. So that makes us feel better about our forecast. Snow still going, 4 or 5 o'clock here, 10 o'clock, light snow still into, so it's an all-day thing, I guess is what I'm getting at here. And then it clears out on Sunday. So because we're more confident with the amounts, I'm willing to overlook those marginal temperatures along the coast and pull this 8 to 12 all the way to the coastline, because I think even if we lose several inches from melting in the boundary layer, we've got it to spare, and we'll still get 8 to 12. And then 5 to 8 up into the mid-coast, 3 to 5, and then 1 to 3 into Bangor. And there is a possibility, Todd and I were talking about it, that we might add a bullseye tomorrow of 12 plus somewhere. And you know where that somewhere is. It's where it always is, out towards Sebago, back here. You know it. You probably just do it in your head anyways. But clearing out on Sunday, we get to the upper 30s. Cleanup day, nice day again on Monday. We've got a couple of rain, snow showers there. Tuesday doesn't look like a big deal. Scattered sprinkle Wednesday. Pretty much a break though. Upper 30s to around 40 degrees into the first half, guys, at least of next week. So this storm looks good. Like I said, it's one of those where it's like, it's not ideal along the coast, but there's just so much snow potential that we're not going to be able to not accumulate all that, basically.
All right. Thanks, Keith.